The spike has been playing. You see a couple of smoke coming out and the paranoia responding as well. As Alexander goes in, goes aggressively, and Rebo's actually the one that takes care of business. Members of TSM have already begun to drop. There's just one left. Rebo up close and personal, taking care of Wardell. Once again, is hitting C. A couple of smokes come out. The dash comes out as well, and Wardell rips Fiend from the skies.
I like that attempt, though. Now Rebo will at least trade things out, and there's a cyber cage there to stop the push from TSM so they can at least get the spike down. But it's not down yet. MoonRacoons are waiting for this flank from Profi. I can't believe I had missed it. With the frenzy, he's going to find Subroza. Then he backs away, and now TSM are like, damn, we're infiltrated. We're not safe. They're still going to plant that spike for long, and we'll see how TSM react. They've got to flush him out, and that's going to be how they do it. The Molotov back towards Gong, and now TSM can retake the site.
Yeah, and TSM has already lost 2 members here. So it's not totally out of the realms of possible. See temperature starting to tee up a little something as the clock continues to tick away. There's a paranoia coming out of MoonRacoons. Alexander's able to take care of Cutler. Drone goes in a bit more aggressively. Nice shots out of Drone. On to temperature. Wardell gets in on it as well. Just one left on the side of MoonRacoons with 33 health. Makes that 7. He is able to take care of Wardell. Goes in and... Okay, yeah, he is going to have an effect.
For MoonRacoons, and he's going to teleport over. He makes it out, but no, it's canceled. Oh, Wardell, the timing of that is insane. But they're making their way onto the site. We've got to pay attention to the action, and we'll catch up with temperature later. They find the frags that they need, but the spike needs to go down. Wardell is sprinting to the finish line while the rest of TSM flanking defenders spawn.
Spike has gone down. Alexander's going to use that Empress. As Wardell is going to be creeping his way up a long. Remember that he has that blade storm. Alexander spots one, gets one. He's going to reposition. Up close and personal, Wardell's able to slice and dice him and take him out. It's going to drop things down to a 2v2. Wardell doing it again. He's got the cloud burst. Try to provide some smoke. Subroza takes care of business as well. The lurk from temperature was not enough. And create some room, but it looks like they're going to try to go mid, and Subroza's waiting in the cheekiest of corners. Trigger discipline. 1, 2, tee him up and give him to him. He gets 3. Alexander is able to stop it, but the damage has been done. MoonRacoons down to 2 players left.
That is a ridiculous play, but that's an even more ridiculous one as Alexander's going to answer back. Good placement there. They're going to owl drone the garage, get some presence towards the seaside. If they can find another 1v1 and take the win there, it'll be a 2v2 spike down. Doable for MoonRacoons, but difficult considering what TSM are doing right now. They've got the lurk coming in from hazed. He's already made courtyard presence, but he's down. So now this is just going to be a 2v2. They're in the B site, and Alexander sees one at least, so they'll push back, funnel back towards the C site, get the spike down, and now TSM have to retake in the 2v2.
30 seconds left.
There's that 103 that we talked about, but it was actually coming out of Cutler. Here, he uses 2, waits as the spike continues to go down. He is able to tag Profi, but Profi is going to get the spike down nonetheless. Drone on the flank, working his way through a garage. But they isolate things. Profi is able to take care of him. It's going to drop down to a 1v1. Cutler, he's healthy. He's got plenty of utility as well. He has options. Meanwhile, Profi not nearly as fortunate.
And they're hunting. They know that MoonRacoons are on the site. But Profi coming in from behind is going to be important because he's going to find Wardell here, but does Wardell see him out? We're looking at, of course, the site battle here. Profi does find him, but now the defuse is starting to come through. It's all down to him, and somehow he didn't use that Hunter's Fury from before. Subroza's going to peek him. He's going to push him out.
He's going to work his way in. As you see, the other drone is going to get plenty of information. The Empress has been used out of Subroza as he tries to flash and create a little bit more room. First team drone was able to take care of temperature from downtown. That's insane. And he's sticking the defuse, already gets it down to half. Subroza goes in a bit more aggressively to create some more space, but Profi keeps things at bay. Koler trying to hold it down. The spray is not going to connect through the smoke.
He's got not a lot to work with, so he's willing to sacrifice his life. But there's some cheeky angles. Look at Rebo, positioned out the doors. Drone actually Molotov's temperature out of position, and now they decide to go in, but Alexander with 1 drone trades it out, and they want to stop the defuse, but it's currently being defused. As Wardell will stick it, the rest of the team clean up. hazed pushes through the doors, Drone pushes through the smoke, but they plant for long, they back up, and now Drone is going to be the real problem here for MoonRacoons. Profi is going to feel it, gets those shots taken down, and now Temperature has to play contact. We'll see if Alexander, though, can catch these members looking through the garden.
Oh, Alexander spots, able to get one, not able to get the second as Wardell trades it out. Meanwhile, Drone, we were watching him before. He's going to get cleaned up as well. Was in a position to make something happen, but drops. Fiend, the last one standing on the side of MoonRacoons, and he won't be around for long. TSM, all of the questions around, you know, maybe they don't look super great or something feels a bit off. They're doing just fine. Right now, they seem to not have a problem with it. And look, it's continuing. TSM showing heavy aggression towards C Long. hazed already has 3 on the round. Yeah, Alexander trades one out, but the site is in firm control for our TSM.
The fact that Wardell survives that is very interesting. And he had the spike the whole time. So now it's officially going to go down. It's all up to how expensive MoonRacoons are going to make it here for TSM. Only one member has fallen so far. We saw some vandals, but here's the lurk from Subroza. Comes in from behind, almost chews off his life. Fast and heavy hit. Are MoonRacoons ready for it? We're about to find out.
Oh, that operator shot was the cue. You see some members of MoonRacoons starting to rotate over as TSM funnel onto the site. Fiend is able to get 3, however, and stops the push dead in its tracks. They're just down to 2 members left. The spike is on the site, too. It's not even in a position where they can easily get it and rotate away. MoonRacoons sitting pretty here. A 4K for Fiend already as he's looking for the ace. You see him want to go aggressive. Looking around for Wardell. The operator shot just goes a bit wide as Fiend goes in aggressive. Wardell running for the fences, dashing away as Fiend hunts him down along with the rest of MoonRacoons.
That is an aggressive, ballsy, classic peek into the operator so well. And now it's up to TSM. They're planting for long, but Fiend goes in. He's got the knives. Alexander answers back to 4v3, but no retake yet as the spike's not down. It's in a tough spot. Cutler's down. It's up to Wardell and Drone. The op in hand, but he has to worry about the off angle from the side. Gets taken down, and now it's all up to Drone. First shot comes easy. Camera shows where he's located. 3 members remaining for MoonRacoons. There's a player playing to the left, but they've got all the angles covered. Or wait for them to come in. The camera does tag him out. He's going to teleport back to that default plant spot. But MoonRacoons are here. They're not letting this spike go down.
Well, there's just so much utility. It was a nuisance. TSM didn't have room to move, much less breathe or get the spike down. And it has been dropped. TSM's just down to 2 members left. Make that 1. And it's going to be none other than Subroza. He doesn't have any armor
30 seconds
to
left.
work with. Again, the spike in a situation where TSM can't easily get onto there. But Subroza was able to get 1, drop things down to 1v1. Fiend with the operator holding down that angle. Knows exactly where it is. Subroza doesn't have a leer to work with as well, but Subroza wins it anyway. A 3K on the round. He takes care of Fiend.
They're still waiting for the push in, but MoonRacoons do not like to wait. They want to start to fight for it early. Shock darts come through. Wardell is paranoid, so he's got to double back. At least let him touch the ground. Wardell shoots Profi right out of the air. It's the 3v2 retake. It's all down to temperature, and Wardell will seal the deal on the MoonRacoons.
A little spicy. You already see a smoke towards screens and a smoke towards heaven. The next thing you normally see is the paranoia right across the middle of the site. That's exactly what happens. There was not an early push from TSM to kind of coincide with that, and because of that, Temperature and Fiend were able to get a kill apiece early on.
Yeah, that paranoia was huge, and now it's all down the backside. Wardell, firepower can be provided by the heaven side. Now they're starting to funnel in. Drones at least can get in early. Wardell still supporting from the back, but now the swing comes through. Profi just running in and gunning. Holy smokes! Wardell missing a crucial shot. Down to 2 members here for TSM. Man, I don't know if a lot of you have seen that tense clip in a DM where he's just running around, but that's exactly what that felt like. Profi just holding left click and the
30 seconds left.
The right arrow key just moving along. 2 members remaining here for TSM. It'd be a difficult site to break through, but now they're starting to be pinched in from behind. There's the smoke. They're going to be pushed in by Temperature. All down to 1 final player, hazed. They're just going to push in one at a time. Oh, hazed! Holy smokes! That should not have happened for MoonRacoons.
It's way towards the middle.
Oh, the blades got to work out, and boy, do they. They also have a TP play here from hazed. He's going to get close with the Vandal, upgrade that, and it's a beautiful split here for TSM. They've also got mid presence. They're prepared for it. There's the frenzy as Fiend is prepared for that as well. And now he's just going to reposition, but TSM have got all their little tendrils all across the map. It's going to be difficult for MoonRacoons to recover. But it all started off with that hazed play and the support there from Wardell. Down to the 2v3, make it a 2v2. MoonRacoons are climbing back despite all the presence here from TSM.
Almost every corner. Oh yeah, that shoulder's going to give a position away. He did see one. Blast packs his way across as he gets onto the site. Again, not a ton of firepower out of Subroza. That was the easy one, but now he's got to win this one too. Subroza has the weapon and the clock is ticking away. Hazed, excuse me, not Subroza, hazed with the 3K and the thrifty round win for TSM. And then they're going to use the Rolling Thunder on B, and immediately, like clockwork, you see members from MoonRacoons start to rotate, but TSM gives up the cues. Alexander with a huge two-piece. He's gonna get traded out, however, as Fiend drops. Temperature still on the site, anchoring things down, holding them at bay. TSM has fallen apart on this round as MoonRacoons hold fast.
I wish I could see the perspective there from Alexander. Spike picked up, shot's gonna be good onto temperature, but they know that he's playing towards hell, so he's gonna smoke off screens and only focus on the heaven push. We've got a player coming in from the top side as well. Koler's gonna take him down. So already this is being equalized by TSM just because of the raw weapon advantage that they have. Alexander only had the showstopper and a sheriff.
30 seconds
He doesn't have
left.
much else to work with. Spike going down, and it's the 2v2 retake. How will MoonRacoons fight this off?
Looks like they're going to be pushing in from a
One
couple of different
player
fronts.
remaining.
Rebo's going to get onto the site, but it's actually Alexander with the 3K on the sheriff. Rebo spots the last one. He only has 4 bullets, but it does not matter. Alexander.
You're put in a position where MoonRacoons are up by 4. We also have to continue to identify, split being defender-sided. TSM have already done a lot of work to get 2 rounds, and now they're going to look to continue to do that same work. Subroza, Alexander somehow! What? How did he do that? Was that paint shells? Was that a blast pack? What was that? Has been taken down for TSM. Wardell just needs to hold the angle. Here comes the engagement. Alexander dies, moving up through the ropes, and so does Profi. They tried to hold the line, but now this is TSM's site to take. Shoulder peek from drone. Works out. They'll double back through B main. TSM now trail by 3. No way. Temperature, you're trolling. You're trolling. Oh, Wardell! You might die to the spike here, but it may have been worth it, at least for the attempt from MoonRacoons.
Fiend still with that operator. Just in a brutal spot. He's got to check so many angles. He's able to take care of Wardell. The CC was not enough to keep him at bay. And now Fiend can move in a little bit more, as can the rest of MoonRacoons. It's going to be a 3v3. Fiend gets flashed up. Drone gets 3. Cutler finishes it off.
The defense hasn't worked out quite well, but now as TSM is doing their homework, pushing onto the side, checking all the angles. Wardell is going to take out Profi. Wall goes up, but Alexander is still back. Sight, they don't know. It's unchecked. 2 kills for Alexander.
30 seconds
it's
left.
down to the 2v2 as Wardell will nullify that. Spike going down. Double retake for
One
MoonRacoons.
enemy remaining.
Oh man, Wardell going down is big there. Cutler's going to be the last one, and the neural theft has been used to give his position away. He's got some CC to try to keep him at bay. Somehow isolates that 1v1 on a Rebo. Cutler goes aggressive, tries to get onto Fiend, but it does not matter. Found across the middle of the map. MoonRacoons still hold a 3-round lead here on the defending side. Now we're seeing him go a bit aggressive, and I think that might have been a bit of like an unfortunate interaction as Profi got pushed back as he was swinging on the drone. It was just easy picking for him there at that point. You see the Rolling Thunder has been used to clear out B, but nobody's there. Temperature holding down the middle of the map. 2, give him 3. The man is out of control.
One enemy remaining.
This is exactly what MoonRacoons needed, but guess when they needed this?
Garage, as they have turned their attention over towards B. Members of TSM are starting to rotate over from the defending spawn as they begin to drop onto the site. Subroza gets punished. He gets hit pretty bad. He's going to have to back off as Alexander and Fiend gate 2 on the site. TSM down to 2.
The last 2 members for TSM are in the back alley. They're going to at least try to find one here with the flames. Oh, the shots are almost crisp. Drone! He's going to find 3. It's a 1v1. The flash comes through. His confidence is oozing all over Split. Last shot's got to be good. And TSM.
Now we're going to see a heavy A quick one, too.
Well, they don't really have a lot to work with. They'd love to get the spike down, but that's exactly where it is. It's down. It's not in the hands of anybody. This is just going to be a quick throwaway round for MoonRacoons. If they can find a pick, great. Hazed is unfortunately going to be the only one that feels that pain. Okay, that's 1 pick, but now you're dead, unless you find one from Rain.
For his teammates to show up by time for the reinforcements to be there. Let's see if Rebo's able to get that gunfight. No, he is not. Big kill for Cutler. More room for TSM as members of MoonRacoons continue to fall.
Now it's all down to temperature alongside Alexander. Psych, it's just temperature, and he's feeling a little cold, all on his lonesome.
To keep him at bay, he gets so much room, creates so much space for his team, but Hazed was just around the corner, and he's able to take care of him as well. 2 huge picks from Hazed.
Yeah, he really made it super problematic for MoonRacoons. It's all down to Profi. He's got the spike. Obviously may want to plant it down. He's going to roll out the red carpet just to get that extra money, but he's going to be burned alive at the crisp. Thrown up above in heaven. Oh, Profi sees him. Headshot 1v2, but not enough time So unfortunately, he's going to lose the credits as well. 1,000 credits will not end up in his pocket due to the save here. I don't
way to clear at the back of the site. That's going to let TSM know where the action is going down. You still have Wardell on the opposite side of the map too, ensuring that there are no shenanigans. Drone up from heaven. He's able to get two, looking for the third. No. Alexander trades it out with the Spectre. He's the last one standing, able to get one.
Whoa.
Two. That's three on the round for him. He drops things down to a 1v1. Alexander with the heroics, keeping this round close.
1v1. Wardell versus Alexander. He sees Wardell, a headshot! And so B is a little bit more easier to hit, but we only know that because of caster vision.
30 seconds left.
Rolling Thunder, causing problems, yep, as FIEND drops. Cutler's able to get the best of him. Profi got knocked up pretty badly as well, but somehow MoonRacoons still kind of lingering around here. Oh, a drone up from heaven is able to take care of temperature. The spike goes down as well. This round is, for all intents and purposes,
10
lost
seconds left
for MoonRacoons, as TSM should. Yep, there it is. A flawless round and a 2-round lead.
Once again, MoonRacoons trying their hand at some mid presence as Subroza. He's been playing the B main side a little bit and finding a little bit more success. Wardell holding that angle up in heaven is going to find two. Wardell, one more is going to do it! Wardell! Can he find another? The eco is falling apart for MoonRacoons. Temperature, the last one standing. He's got a future ram, a Spectre, but he doesn't have the rest of his teammates. Wardell and company will start their hunt. They smell blood in the water. The sharks are out. It's open season. Temperature, light armor, and a Spectre, and a whole lot of nothing. Almost gets the kill onto Subroza. The run and gun not going to work out for him.
Which is where TSM has the vast majority of their resources. A couple in heaven, some backside. They're actually starting to rotate away. I love how passively and how cautiously they're playing. But MoonRacoons goes in. Oh my gosh! It's like playing Duck Hunt. He just rips him out of the sky. MoonRacoons fall apart. They're just down to one member left. It's Temperature. He backs up. Wardell goes in aggressively. Temperature takes care of him. He's got the Guardian, able to get two, but no. Subroza takes care of business. TSM 2-0. MoonRacoons in advance.